Hello, World of Tank Blitzers. It's Littlefinger, and I've got a replay here for you in my Type 59. This is a supremacy game on Black Goldville, and I was a little resistant to playing the supremacy games just because it seemed like it was total chaos. But I just found lately in encounter battles, obviously you're relying on 6 other people not to make stupid mistakes, and quite frequently in those battles you're seeing teams split, and obviously this is a team game. You really need to stay the same. So anyway, real quick, I have pushed up into the middle because I saw some of our heavies going C, some of them going A, so I want to be in a position where I can relocate and get into battle. And so at least with supremacy now, if both teams are splitting, it seems a little bit more of a fair fight, and it's had some really interesting games in it. Now, the reason I'm playing this game is because I want you to point out how slow I am to engage, but yet, the damage that's done by the end of the game without panicking. So I was looking at going up to the caves, but see, they've made a hard push up there. I've got a couple tanks. We've already lost one tank, and you can see we've got 2 that are one-shots already. So things aren't looking good, but they've got the 2 tanks, the T-32 we're going to get a shot into, and the IS-6 down here. So we need to make sure we can clear those tanks fast and try to even the score here as much as possible. This IS-6 is a nemesis with bouncing. You can see that one bounced right there. That would have been a kill shot. But we're able to just stay out of his gun and finish him off. And so now we're only down 1 tank, and I want to go ahead and take a peek up at the top here. We've instructed our TD to get cap C, and now we're down 2 tanks. So the RHM is capping C. Still only have 546 hit points in this game. One of the things I love about this type excuse me, Type 59 is the slanted armor here on the front. You see the ISU just bounces, aiming for that track, and it's a good thing I do, because right after I get him in the track, you can see here RHM finishes him off. So 4 on 3, I see the IS-2H coming at me, and my T-32 is in trouble. So one of the things I wanted to point out with this game is really keep an eye on the map and your teammates, and wherever possible, try to get 2 guns on a tank. Finish him off a little bit quicker. You can see there RHM gets another big shot, 663, and we finish him off. So now it's 2 on 3. RHM sacrificed himself there, I guess. We can use the side of this ridge to get our gun depression down. We take another bounce shot, and we've got that Stuart Emil here. I'm willing to take a shot because I've conserved my hit points all game. Didn't have time to switch over to HE, but now we've got the side of him, so gonna switch over to HE, finish him off, and now we're up to 2,500 hit points damage. Want to get this IS-2 out, because if I'm figuring if it's gonna be a one-on-one situation, I'd much rather go against the SU-152 in a one-on-one. So take him out, and you can see here, just give him a sharp angle on the side. And now we are beside the SU, and it's pretty much going to be over from this point forward. But what I wanted to point out was how I really used the mini-map. I looked at where their team strengths were and weaknesses were, and kind of exploited that to end up here with over 3,000 damage. And you saw how slow that game started. I wasn't involved, but once we get to the end there, we get some nice credits, and we get a win. And we took 14 shots, landed 13 of them. That one bounce on the IS-6 there. So anyway, guys, I can't preach enough map awareness, So many times in games I see a tank tunneled in on a full health tank, and 90 degrees to his right is a one-shot tank. We can get a gun out of the game, and yet they're not looking around. So really try to, I say zoom out, look around, zoom back in, take your shot. And then I'll use that mini map as much as possible. So, all right, guys, have fun out there. this was a fun game. Hopefully see some more. Send your replays in either through Discord or email. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And as always, get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.